I 100% did Plants vs. Zombies and it was actually a mistake. To do this, we're gonna have to beat all of adventure mode, take down the mythical Yeti zombie, grow the wisdom tree to 100 feet, and waste our life away on iZombie Endless. But before all this, let's start from the beginning. We hop in and start ourselves off with adventure mode. Plants vs. Zombies! After being quite excited to be back, because I literally haven't touched this game in at least 10 years, we load into our lawn and plant our first pea shooter. Let's put that down. If you didn't know what this game was about, it's about plants versus zombies. Yeah, I know, crazy. These zombies for some reason want our brain, and the only thing we got is these plants to protect us. We complete the tutorial level and unlock the sunflower. The only way to place down plants is by having sun. We can get this during day levels or with sunflowers. We're gonna be farming these sunflowers like it's I don't know, agriculture day. Fantastic gameplay. We need another sun, please. Thank you. These beginning levels are all pretty easy. We even start throwing sunflowers in the front lines. She's gonna be farming us some extra sun. We appreciate her, showing that sunflowers can do more than just chill in the back. We defeat the last zombie, earning us this handsome duo, the cherry bombs. Now we're on to level 1-3, and this is where we find out there are different types of zombies. In this level, we are introduced to the cone zombies, who got some nice drip. All right, we're gonna get one more pea shooter on that back end, because we have 3 here, 4 here. Place another one right there. 5 in the middle. Another sunflower in the front. Oh my gosh, he got straight eaten. I'm so sorry. And now we have gained the big nut. As I just said, we gained the big nut, who is a walnut. He's just a nice wall who protects his fellow plants. We're chilling. He's fine. Look at him. Light work. No reaction. Not even a blink in his eye. He's used to this. I had to make myself feel better about letting him get munched on. These lawnmowers in the back are like a one-time save just in case some zombies slip through. We get our full setup and let the cherry bomb get the participation award. Boom. Yeah, cherry bombed him. That cherry bomb went crazy. Wow. For beating this level, we get a shovel, and our pal Crazy Dave, who looks spectacular, shows us it's used to dig up plants. Bink, bink, bink. Okay, goody now for the surprise. We're going bowling. What a freak, bruh. Fix your eyeballs. We get into 1-5 where we have to bowl our nut down on the zombies. Let's wait this one out, and we're gonna get a little two-piece. A little two-piece McNug on him. Ooh, nice. That worked like a charm. We also get these red ones that are Explodo nuts, which blow up the lanes. Nice. We clear out the last lanes with some good bowls, and this unlocks us the potato mine. Ooh, got the local gym teacher over here. In 1-6, we immediately set up some of our happy little guys to take one for the team. And this poor zombie happens to be the first one to walk in our lane. This gains us our first of many achievements for blowing up someone with the potato mine. And I really appreciate this one because some of the later achievements took me forever. I'm looking at you, iZombie. But never mind that. I set up a mine for the vault zombie and well, and she just hopped over it. All right, that's on me. I should have known the pole was for something. Yeah, she runs fast and then hops over your first obstacle, so she can be a little annoying sometimes. Luckily, these first levels are pretty easy. We clear out the level with an excellent setup and gain ourselves the blue version of our pea shooters, the snow pea. He just makes zombies move much slower. In 1-7, we get wherever this is going on, but in the heat of the moment, you'd be here too. Wait a minute, I didn't know we weren't at the end. I have the worst setup of all time. We complete this level and this gains us the Chomper. He's a one-shot kill, but he takes forever to chew them. Fun fact, he was the Walnut's roommate in college. I'm being so dead ass. The wise tree told me so, and I'll get to that later. In level 1-8, we run our usual setup. When the zombies start walking in, we get our Chomper to handle some business. In this level, they also introduce the Buckethead zombies, who are actually quite annoying, but luckily the Chompers handle them. Everybody's getting munched in my ear. I don't like that. We take down the final wave and get to one of my personal favorites, the Repeater, or as I called him most of the game, the Two-Peter. He costs 200 sun, but in later levels, you just need him. We move into 1-9, and without the Chompers, the Bucket zombies are a little rough, but the Two-Peters go crazy, and nobody can handle all the pea shots to the dome head. This Buckethead's still alive? Damn, I know he's moving like that. We take out the zombie, and a little note drops out of his pocket. Hello, we are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. Oh my god, they want to wage war with me? With me and Dave? 1-10 is back to the conveyor belt where we don't need sun to plant our guys and instead it's just luck of the draw. We are chilling. Our rows are strong. Big one here and then a big one here. Oh my god, those are two amazing placements by me if I say so myself. I mean, who is going to be able to stop all this? And we even had the college duo going crazy. We beat the level and gained the puff shroom. He's very cheap and reliable. We get to choosing our plants. What do we see this? That brother just got off the toilet, gooning this shit to the newspaper. Some freaky ass zombies over here, man. Tell by them tongues. We make it to 2-1 where it's now nighttime. This means we no longer get free sun, so we gotta beg them sunflowers to get to work. Also these gravestones which will spawn in random zombies from these spots. How close do they have to be to shoot? Little trash ass mushroom. I'm gonna place 2 down because I don't know if they can handle business. If you could just do a good job, I'd appreciate that. Okay, so 2 can handle 1 zombie. These puff shrooms being free makes them most of the time a must-have on these nighttime levels. Ooh, piece of candy. This money that we earn is very crucial, not just for buying extra stuff, but it's also super important for some of the achievements. We sprinkle in a little bit of color with the pea shooters of walnuts, and with this cherry bomb, we handle the goon zombie and most of the final wave. That's why we keep the cherry bomb around. Our plants handle the rest, and this earns us the sun shroom, which is basically just a cheaper version of the sunflower and good for cheap setups. Into 2-2, we plant our first set of sun shrooms, where they give us 15 sun for a while, then grow big and give 25. We only brought plain old pea shooters into this level, so the bucket heads were a bit tough, but luckily we get 4 in each row, so that's able to save us a little bit. There we go, no more shrooms are over here. I didn't mean to place them there, but it worked out. We beat the level and get the fume shroom. These shrooms are really good for the screen door zombies. I really wonder how some of these guys ended up with their items. Like not even a regular door, a screen door? Anywho, we head into 2-3 and set him up. What's his range looking like? Pretty sorry. He's pretty decent, but as I said, the range needs some work. In his defense, I'm sure it's hard to see when your face is positioned that low. I don't feel prepared at all. I do not feel prepared for what is about to come, but I'm here now, so I gotta deal with it. Although I was a little worried, the last wave wasn't nearly that bad since the fume shroom is good at handling groups. Let's go! We win this, and this earns us the Grave Buster. It just gets rid of graves, nothing much else to it. Hey, you want to buy an extra seed slot? It'll cost you $7.50, but you're able to choose 7 seeds per slot per level instead of 6. That sounds like a damn deal to me, Dave. W Dave because he hooks us up with another slot to work with, which allows us to throw in the Grave Buster. We open up with our usual strat of the little guys in the front and the sunflowers in the back. We use our Grave Busters as much as we can, since when we take down the graves, most of the time it gives you some coins, which we desperately need. We get a pretty good setup going and plant what we need depending on what zombie's coming. For example, these vault zombies, I'll throw a puff shroom in the front so they jump and become slow. There we go. And we're all set up now. Everything is perfect. Ooh, gold coin. Give me that. And another gold coin? It's raining and we're done. With our fume shrooms in the front, we beat the level and this gains us the Suburban Almanac. This keeps track of all the zombies and plants, and we also learned this about the goon zombie. Yeah, he was this close to finishing. I don't know about a Sudoku puzzle, but close to finishing something else. After learning that disturbing information, Crazy Dave asked us if we ever played Whack-A-Zombie, because that's what we have to do next. Oh, dude, this is like aim training. I'm ready. Boom. These flicks? Due to my thousands of hours into Counter-Strike, help. This level is quite easy for hitting my quick flicks onto the zombies and getting rid of those graves. Wait, this is actually so fun. I'm having a blast. I haven't spoke a word in like 10 minutes. It may not sound it, but I really do love these levels. We beat the level where we gain an achievement Penny Pincher for grabbing every coin that spawned. And also a new shroom, the Hypno Shroom, which turns zombies against each other. We noticed Cam Scatterboo in the back lines with his football gear, so we decided it'd be best for us to save the Hypno Shroom for him when he comes around. We roll into our first setup where the football zombie comes marching in and we place our fat nut in front of him in hopes that more zombies would spawn behind him, but sadly only one does. We tried. But in the final wave, we finally get him to turn against his fellow Zom brothers. We're good. Alright, everything's going smooth. Football zombie's strong. Insanely strong. He's doing most of the work for us here. Oh, we're done. Hey, we got the skinny shroom. We beat out the level, and what I call the skinny shroom is actually the scary shroom. He's super cheap and has good range, but he becomes a little baby when zombies get close. We finally get rid of the cherry bombs out of our roster and head into 2-7. With some scary shrooms and a pea shooter, we mouth through the zombies with ease until the final wave, where we have those hypno shrooms on deck. Alright, we're good. Easy clear. Alright, they're actually pretty good. These scaredy shrooms, they might be scared, but they're brave in my heart. We beat the level and gain the ice shroom, which just freezes all the zombies in place. No hate, but I think I used this bum once. We head into 2-8 where we take on the disco zombie. We gotta watch out for this guy. I don't know what he's doing. He's spawning his boys. What he does is spawn zombies to hit some sick moves with him, so as long as he stays alive, they just keep spawning. Let's put these guys down. Boom, froze them all. Throw them boys up. The final wave comes in, and I guess the ice room does help us out a little bit. Good freeze. All right, I think we're good. Easy. We beat this level, and this earns us one of the goats of the game, and simply just better than the cherry bomb, the Doom Shroom. His aura easily got him a spot on the team for level 2-9. We wait for a nice big wave to come in before we try him out. Oh my, so it hits every lane? Yeah, he stands on business quite well and literally hits all the lanes. In the harder levels, he's super clutch. We beat the last zombie and gain another letter. Hello, we would like to visit for a midnight snack. How does ice cream and brain sound? Sincerely, the zombies. I like how sometimes they use the Z's and then sometimes use the S. Mix it up. We're on the last level of the second area, which is another conveyor belt one. We place all of our shrooms on the back and save up all the one-time uses for when we need them. We hit the final wave, but with our surplus of doom shrooms, they're instantly cleared out, where we gain the lily pad. This is very useful because the zombies are no longer attacking our front yard and decide that they want to hit us from the back. We also conveniently have this very rectangular, weirdly placed pool that the lily pads will be useful for. Not to mention we can't use our mushrooms anymore since it's daytime and just like me, they don't want to touch some grass. After this, we head over to take a look at our achievements. Hey, bookworm. Goofya. We scroll down where some zombies are chilling on the other side. It's like that one Gravity Falls episode with the infinite hole. We head back to 3-1 and the pool doesn't stop us from planting our sunflowers since we have our trusty lily pads. I miss the potato mines too, man. I'm happy to have them back in the roster. We decide to partake in some greed and set up 8 sunflowers in the middle of our pool. Hey, don't hate, I'm getting my money up. I'm sorry, sunflower. We're actually gonna have to get rid of you. Ruined the look of my combo, but it happens. Everything goes smoothly and we beat the level. The squash. Damn, bro, you look angry as hell. This earns us the squash, who also has to go in the Hall of Fame because he saved me more times than I can count. All right, let's see what he does. Nice. Okay, so he does disappear. He's he's just an insta-kill on mostly any zombie, and he's quite cheap. He's also nice when I'm just setting up my army in the back. Ooh, treasure, a little present. This zombie unlocked us the mini games, which we'll get to later on. We make it to the final wave and clear through it quite quickly. Especially since right now they aren't spawning in that many pool zombies. Whew, a little bit of cheating isn't gonna stop us from locking in. This earns us the 3-peter shooter. We head into 3-3 and get to placing them in the end spots, which is the worst spot you could put them in. But when you get a bunch of them, they do a lot of damage. Boom, just like that. Yes, sir. Who are you? Looks like a Pokemon. That earns us the Tangle Kelp, which is just like a water squash. We go into 3-4 and run the same 3-peter strategy, which goes amazing as the last, and this gives us Crazy Dave's car key. This gives us access to Crazy Dave's Twitty Dinkies. Hey, that's just what he calls it, but it's just his shop, where we can get a few things like extra slots, but we also get introduced to the fusion plants, where we can buy stuff like a Gatling pea and a double sunflower. This is a tough choice. I low-key want the twin flowers. That sounds a little too familiar. In the end, we end up just going with getting an 8th slot. We don't even get to use it though, because the next level is a conveyor belt one where the zombies are just really tiny. Dave said it's part of the process. Why am I so zoomed out? What's going on? We get the Explodinator for blowing up 5 zombies with a cherry bomb. That's another one off the list. Hey! The chili pepper? We get the jalapeno, who's looking a little constipated, but what he does is blow up a single lane. So jalapeno? Red jalapeno? Am I tripping? Are jalapenos red? Thought they were green. We do disrespect him a little bit though, because when we head into 3-6, we don't even bring him into the roster. But we do get to try out our little Pokemon. This level also brings us the introduction of the Zomboni. I'm worried. Zamboni. Catch that. Yes, sir! We handle him with the squash, but what he does is make an ice path where these bobsled zombies slide their way in. The sunflower doesn't want your number, little bros. Yeah, I ain't letting that slide. Goodbye. We head into the final wave, but with our cherry bombs and squashes, the Zombonis are no match for us. This earns us the Spikeweed, which is decent, I guess. It's mostly just for popping tires. Onto 3-7, where you can tell I completely switched off the regular pea shooters and realized the way better version is just going with the repeaters. We fly through this level where we gain the Torchwood, and it's funny because before making this video, I seen a meme of people calling him bald in the replanted version, and I get it now. The Torchwood. Peas that pass through it turn into fireballs. In 3-8, we finally get to use them, and this combo is deadly. 2P plus the Torchwood will never let me down. We also get introduced to the Dolphin Zombie, which is basically just the pole zombie, except in water. Dolphin guy. Who is you? Kill him. Oh, I missed him. Oh my gosh. I actually missed him with a cherry bomb. And there's another one. This isn't good. We're going to put a walnut in front of him. Oh, we're going to have to insta-place this. That was close. With this win, we unlock the tall nut. Personally, I still love my short king. The tall nut is good though because the vaulting zombies can't get over it. So instead of the regular walnuts, the homies, we got the tall nuts. I think we're going to stick with our boy. Sorry, y'all. We'll try him out because I see some pole vaulters. We'll use the tall nut, see how it goes. 3-9 gets a little scary because we do lose some of our valuable tall nuts. Did you just squish my guy? What? Oh, hell no, they squished them? In the end, we do get the job done and gain another letter from the zombies. Hello, we heard you were having a pool party. We think that is fun. We will be right over. Sincerely, the zombies. At least they're nice about it. Appreciate y'all, man. 3-10 is another conveyor round, which we were able to get done quite easily with the 3-peters. I know everything seems pretty easy right now, but the later half is where it really gets terrible. Trust me. I clicked that so quick, I thought it was money. We win and get the water version of the Puff Shroom. He's not that great. You know they used to call me Fogman. So I would hang out in the fog and jump out at people. Ah, those were the days. Damn, Crazy Dave, you crazy. You crazy, man. You really crazy. Who are you, Jack in the Box zombie? You know, Jack in the Box, loose in the noggin. Now we're on to 4-1, where we are back to nighttime. And now there's fog, which Crazy Dave used to jump out of. He's really an interesting fellow. This fog makes it hard to see, but when you just preemptively have stuff down, it's not that much of a hassle, especially with the easy zombies. Come on, kill him before he eats your boy. Thank you. We finally get some sea shrooms down and get to show them off. Oh, easy level. Easy. With that, we finish the level and get the Plantern. I must say they killed the name with this one. In 4-2, we test them out, and as you can see, they basically get rid of all the fog. I just don't find it that useful when the levels aren't hard. We beat this level and earn the cactus. What, are these zombies pulling up with balloons now? Y'all go to the party? Oh my gosh. As you can tell, I was not happy with the creativity out of these guys. Who is that? I've seen somebody walking through this. Oh, no. I panicked and I doom shroomed the back lines. Even though I now know that somehow the lawnmowers can hit the balloon zombies, make it make sense. I know that was crazy, but for the rest of the level, we have no troubles and win it, earning ourselves the Blover. The Blover is now in our lineup, and with its quick recharge and get rid of fog and balloons, it's a must-have. Blover, get him! Little stupid ass. Oh, the Blover is a one-time use. I know this situation looks bad right now, but I promise it can be fixed. Eat my boy, see what happens. Get them all three. Give me that taco. That was the worst run we've had. You found my magic taco. I must have it. I'll give you $1,000. Yes, the taco's mine. Why did I give you so much money for a taco? Because I'm crazy. That's the goat. We decided to not buy anything, and in 4-5, we were introduced to the vase levels. When you break a vase, it either has a zombie or a plant. The level was easy, but later on, we'll have to do Vase Breaker Endless, and it's miserable. Okay, I get the gist now. In the next wave of vases, we actually end up getting the Disco's Undead achievement by hypno-shrooming the Disco Zombie. Use that on him. Nice, and we got the achievement for that too. Stay back. We got these guys Disco walking off the screen. We complete the level and earn this. Conjoined twins right over here. Split pea, shoots peas forwards and backwards. Why would you ever want to shoot a pea backwards? Is it because these guys are probably gonna like dig under me and do some shenanigans? Yeah, I know it. In 4-6, we encountered our first digging zombie, and I'm not happy with it. What? Oh, hell nah. Who are you? Nah, that is crazy tactics. But besides that, we get no scares and beat the level, earning us the Star Fruit. He's genuinely another great plant. If you just spam them over and over, it covers all areas. We don't get to use them much in 4-7, but even with just these 5 or so, we handle business. Light work. Got ourselves a little jack-o'-lantern. Yo, those stars are pretty good. I know I've called everybody the goat, but this pumpkin is actually one of the goats for real. We go to Dave before this next level and make our first investment into the Gloom Shroom. And this man is one of a kind. Or girl. Oh, do I have to put in... So I have to put in the Fume Shroom and the Gloom Shroom? Oh, weird. Okay. The Gloom Shroom hits 3 lanes at a time and is super strong. So if you set one on the 2nd and 4th lane, it has everything covered. Plus, with the pumpkin, it can't go down. Things are going quite well here. The Blower's eyes are crazy. Wait, this strat was goated. We beat the level and gain the Magnet Shroom, which is pretty useful in certain situations. In 4-9, we run the exact same strategy and we get the exact same result, which earns us a nice win and a note. Okay, Gloom, the Gloom Shroom. Hello, this is your mother. Please come over my house for meatloaf. Leave your front door open and your lawn unguarded. Sincerely, Mom. Not the zombies. Dave, don't fall for it, man. Oh, God. Oh, I don't like this. I have a fear of the dark. Onto 410, which is a conveyor level, except my screen is black for 80% of the time. With enough stars, you can do anything, though, because that's exactly what I do. All right, I think we did it. I think we've done it. Oh, my God, about time. Let's go. After a long while, we earn ourselves the cabbage bolts and make our way into 5-1, where the zombies decided now to come onto our roof. And as we were forming our roster, I realized something. Wait, we can't use them. Oh my gosh, they sleep during the day. We just wasted that on that. I like the Gloom Shroom. I was hoping we would use it. I forgot they were nighttime only. All we can really use are cabbage bolts, but with our chompers, they're not a bad team. We also find these bungee zombies, which will come in and steal plants. They are very annoying. Stole my guy. Can't do nothing about that. Wow, I just tried to place that in the whole wrong area. Good job, chompers. You're doing well. In the end, we do win and unlock flower pots, which is super clutch, and we can now plant them anywhere. Just a normal guy with a bunch of flower pots on my roof, nothing to see here. We set up a nice army of chompers and repeaters, which against these bums is good enough. All right, we got the corn launcher. What is this called? Let's see. The kernel pult. Flings corn kernels and butter at zombies. I remember the butter, bro, because I'm telling you, in 2-player, you would butter up the people. Don't mind me just yapping about Plants vs. Zombies on the PS3. It was truly an electric time. These kernel pulls aren't insanely useful right now, but they have one of, if not the best fusions in the game. We'll see quickly what he does. We'll even set up just in case. Oh, he's just munching. Damn! In 5.3, we run into a little trouble with these ladder zombies who allow all zombies to climb over our pumpkins. My plants don't need their zomballs grazing over their head. Okay, we're gonna survive this. I feel it. We good. But we do finish the level and earn ourselves the coffee bean, which is super clutch because this allows us to bring back our gloom shrooms. For 5.4, we use some chompers to help in the beginning. Then eventually we set up our gloom shrooms and these zombies are quite the munches. Am I not munching on my boy? Ice Spice, chill out. But we handle business. Wow. What a domination we had. Imagine if I just put another gloom shroom right here too. Oh man. Let me peek. We beat this level and we earned the watering can, which we can now use for our new Zen garden that we got. There's no achievements for this, but I do appreciate having my own little plants. And they do come in clutch later at the end. For level 5.5, it's a bungee level, but in actuality, it's just a chewing simulator. Because all they give us is chompers. We beat it and we earned the garlic. What the hell? Why it look like that? This garlic is on some. Divert zombies into other lanes. In 5.6, we decide to use the garlic, which is actually really good because we can lead all the zombies to the middle lane. Hey, sorry boys. Game is game. Oh, this is genius. This is actually genius. The only thing that it's ruined by is the catapult zombie because sometimes he just runs over my stuff. The faces the garlic makes when it gets low just makes me laugh. I actually feel bad. Scary stuff. All right, we did it though. That was a good strat. That was fun. These ugly ass. He lost a tooth. He got bit so much. Look at it. One singular tooth. We beat the level and we earned the achievement Grounded for playing a roof level without catapults, and earned the umbrella leaf, which deflects the bungee zombies. 5.7, we run the exact same strat again. We beat the level and earned the marigold, which is like a sunflower, but instead of sun, it gives you money. As you can tell, there's one zombie here who is bent on the roids. This is the Gargantuar, one of the strongest zombies in the game. And we head into 5.8, where we clearly weren't ready. Doomshroom him. He ain't dead yet. What? He just stomped on my guy. Oh, help! Who are you? Take this man out! He earns us our first loss, and we decide to bring the squash in this time to help. Boom. Oh, it didn't hit him. He's going down the middle though, so this is good. There we go. Boom! We earn ourselves the melon pull off this, which I didn't really like at first, but by the end of my playthrough, I realized it's actually really good. Into 5.9, where we run the same old strat again, and it gets pretty hectic towards the end. Nope. Stop that. Explode. It didn't wake up. It didn't explode. That's not good. Okay, here's what we're gonna do here. You just need to calm down. We're fine. We are fine. Luckily, our squash handles the Gargantuar, only leaving the catapult zombie. But I have 4,300 sun. I mean, surely it cannot go wrong. Bum is just sniping. That was close. They almost wiped out our whole squad. But we stayed calm. Wait. Yo. No. 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 No way, just let him do that. I genuinely will never know what was going through my head and why I didn't put a squash. But we run it back, and luckily this time we lock in. There we go. Oh my gosh, that went so much smoother. We should have prepare better. We had so much money before. Oh, this earns us the final note, and I genuinely struggle to read this, as you can tell from what I call him. Homeowner, you have failed to submit your nightfall claim. Be advised that unless you comply, we will be forced to take extreme action. Please permit your home and brains to us. What does that say? Landwidth? Bandwidth? I can't read, y'all. I can't read cursive. Sincerely, Edgar Bond. Dr. Edgar Bombas. Yeah, Bombas. It's supposed to say Dr. Edgar Zomboss. We finally make it to the final level where Crazy Dave gets stolen and we have to fight Dr. Zomboss in a conveyor level. For this level, the only main threat is him shooting these big ass fire and ice balls. But you can stop them with the jalapeno and the ice shroom. Good job. Big damage. Look at that. We can clutch this. We can clutch this. That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. Not mad or anything. Not salty about that in any way, shape, or form. Happens. There we go. There we go. Mess him up, boys. Oh, I tried to keep him down. That was bad. We're almost having one more go, and we're out of there. Let's go. I got us. Let's go. Yes, sir! Sit down, buddy. You're trash. We finally defeat him, earning us the sunflower statue and gain the home lawn security achievement. Nice. Okay, you win. No more eating brains. Focus. We just want to make a music video with you now. Sincerely, the zombies. I swear I graduated from high school. I can't believe I really said focus. But at least we get to listen to this absolute banger. Well, I don't remember this. Hey! She killed now. Wait! I genuinely don't remember this. Maybe I never beat the game. Okay, Sunflower. Don't gotta wink at me like that. But with that, we have fully finished adventure mode. We skip the proper order of the minigames first and head into the puzzles. The puzzles consist of 2 different modes, Vase Breaker and iZombie. We start off with the first Vase Breaker, and you already know how this one works. These first couple are insanely easy since they give you an absurd amount of squashes. Haha, idiot. Boom, easy. All right, first one done. What do I have to do, 15 levels of this? Then we head into the left where I'm more focused on singing the credit song than beating the level. There was a zombie on your lawn. Got them pea shooters hitting them from the back cheeks, you know what I'm saying? Keep it up, y'all. Light work. We fly through the third base and head into chain reaction, which as the title says, there's a lot of chain reactions. But with our hypno shrooms, nothing can stop us. Okay, somehow we did it this time. Even though I swear we did worse last time. I genuinely don't know how we just did this, but we got it done. Next we do MS for Metal, where I make some plays that are genuinely worse than the mobile ad players. But somehow we win this with these 2 pea shooters. It was a bad, not great, but they can do this. They can do this together if they just keep working at them. All right, we should be good here. Boom, another one done. Into Scary Potter, shout out the GOAT, but with our wall of 6-foot nuts, we can easily pass through this level. Into Hokey Pokey, where we're forced to use spike weeds, but after having a heartbreaking fail, we do end up beating the level. As you can tell, I'm literally just hitting everything and somehow coming on top. No brain was used for this portion. If this one singular mushroom can take out this guy, we won it. If he can't, it's chop. Come on, mushroom. Nice! But in Ace of Vase, they throw in a sneaky golem inside one of these vases, which I could not stop. Okay, well, this isn't good. Take back everything I just said about it going well. Why? But our next try, we beat it, unlocking us the Vase Breaker Endless. But before we do that, we move over to iZombie to clear through the levels and get the Endless mode for that. We definitely didn't crash out on Vase Breaker mode. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't do this. In iZombie, we get to play as the zombies, which is actually super fun. It feels good to be the munch and not the munched. Then what the hell they had me doing before? A load of baloney is what they had me doing. I was having such a good time so far. We head back to the Zen Garden to keep growing our plants because every once in a while, certain levels will give you more pots. We move on to Zombie 2 where we don't do much thinking. Screen zombies, handle business. Yes, sir. We finish that and on to Can You Dig It, where we use the digging zombie to hit the plants from the back. We love that out of you, man. We love that. Next, Totally Nuts, where we use ladder zombies to climb over and help out the rest of the guys. Boom. Dead Zeppelin, where I think I'm a genius. Easy start, but that's a quick reset. But we do clear out the cactus lines with regular zombies and balloons for the rest. Next, onto Me Smash, where I get to use a Gargantuar, which truly makes me so happy. Zomboogie, where we just spam our way through the chompers and potato mines. 3-Hit Wonder, where I get rid of the magnet in the middle to allow my digging zombies to get through scot-free and farm the rest of the lanes. Then All Your Brains Are belong to us. Okay, who's writing these names? But we do clear through and send the imps to their impending doom, but it's all for a greater cause. Skinny ass ankles on this guy. Gotta hit the better gyms, man. And now we have unlocked iZombie Endless. We also need this one for achievement just like the vase one. But before we trophy hunt, we are on to the minigames. Beating all of the minigames will get me achievement, so now I just have to get through all 20. Starting off with Zombotany, where we have these cursed looking zombies. We get our usual start going with the Gloom Shroom, but this time we hide our sunflowers so they don't get shot. I do not enjoy the plant on plant fighting. We got protection on everything. Sunflowers up in the back. Look, he's back, bro, eating. What is that? Stop that. Oh, heck nah, he's cheating the system. It doesn't go that smoothly, but we do get it done in the end. No, we can't be dealing with that. Thank you. On to the next one, which is some more walnut bowling, where I keep trying to get 5 walnut hits for an achievement, but our lawnmowers end up finishing the job. Here it is. This is it. Is this the whole last wave? Did we just get the whole achievement? Wow. The lawnmowers just did everything for us at the end. All right, well, we didn't get the achievement to hit all the walnut hits. Probably have to do that again. On to Slot Machine, where it's all luck. You have to roll at least 2 of the same plant symbol to get them. We keep getting nothing. There we go. Oh my god. Actually, insanity right there. A 3-of-a-kind sun. We get plenty of sunflowers, but struggle in the pea department. Our goal for this one is to reach 200 suns, so we need as many sunflowers as we can get. With plenty of bonus sun rolls, we get it done. It's raining seeds where the plant gods bless us with random plants and shrooms. No, they're trying to take my guy. He's been farming money all day. No. It's really easy, but it takes about 5 years off my lifespan since it takes so long. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. Oh, it's like Bejeweled, except Begooled. Then to Begooled, which is like your Candy Crush matching game. I'm not the greatest at these, so I'm happy it didn't go terrible, and we end up getting our 75 matches. Next one up is Invisible, where all the zombies are invisible, so you're just left to the sound cues of them eating. And right at the end, they get the better of me. No, did he make it here? Oh, but I get back in there and I take my rightful win. Boom. Easy. Then Seeing the Stars, where I just have to make a star out of the star fruits. This one's easy and quite satisfying. Boom. Easy. Done. That was light work. Zombie-Aquarium, where I have to harvest my own set of swimming zombies who harvest me sun. This one feels so out of place and just funny. They were doing anything for these minigames. With enough food, we keep farming them up like your totally ethical cow farm in Minecraft. And gain the 1,000 sun. Boom! Done! That one was an interesting one. But cool twist where you just have to match them again, except it's weirder. I just spammed over and over until it worked. I don't see any other strategy working. Big Trouble Little Zombie, where we're back to beating up these little guys. No difficulties here. Then Portal Combat, where these portals can move zombies through different lanes as well as your shots. This one was quite fun because you can set up cool traps with the portals. I'll use this chance to say, can we please get a new portal game? We might just explode you. That was a fire setup. There we go. Next up is Column Like You See 'Em, where it's a conveyor belt level, except when you place your plant, it covers the whole column. This one's super satisfying. We get a good setup with magnets and tunnels in the front with our melons in the back. They also send an absurd amount of zombies. Okay, it's fine. We're good. Hey, we got defense on these boys. We did have defense on defense until they put ladders down. We lose all of our tall notes besides one in the last fight. Rest in peace. But in the end, we clear them out. Man, we just beat the hell out of them. Onto Bobsled Bonanza, where we purchase the Spike Rock upgrade. This really helps with this level because unlike the Spike Weed, they don't die after one pop and stay up for a while. They last forever compared to the regular ones. Yes, sir. I was prepared for this. Boom, easy. Into Zombie Nimble Zombie Quick, where you guessed it, all the zombies are just way faster. What makes it easier though is that the plants are just as fast. The people watching this on 1.5 speed right now are having a blast. We play it just like a regular old level and it all works out. This level will be a hit for the new generation. Get a little Subway Surfer level on the side and they're chilling. Thank you. Another Whack-A-Zombie where I tap my life away. Nothing else to it. Fun. Then on to Last Stand, where I calculate out the best possible plan my pea-brain can come up with, and it's this. For this level, you get 5,000 sun off spawn to do whatever you want with. At the end of each flag, you get more sun, and all I do is reset my garlic and get back in, and one football zombie ruins my whole setup. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, we're not beating this right now. Okay, that's fine. That was bad. My fix for this was to add more magnets and get some pumpkins, which works really well. Guys, lock in. Wake up, man. All of our jack-o'-lanterns have full health, so we good. We really good. Perfect. Bang. On to Zombotany 2, where they have some new additions to the team. We do basically the same setup as we did for Zombotany 1. It gets a little dicey, but in the end, we pull it out. Hello. Boom. That might have been the sorriest strategy of all time, but it works. It actually works. Then into Walnut Bowling 2, where we're still trying to get the bowling achievement. If there's a damn chance, it's now. Nope. All right, one last chance. Come on. Nice! We did it! We get it and clear out the rest of the level. On to Pogo Party, where we buy the imitator plant from Dave, and this allows us to have 2 of the same plant. I use this to bring an extra squash to help me for the beginning waves. Did we win? Did we do it? Oh my god, I was so focused. I don't know how that worked, what I did, but we did it. And on to the last minigame, Zomboss's Revenge. I mean, it's low-key the same thing, except a little harder. So with our usual strats, we're able to wrap that up cleanly. No revenge for you, buddy. Put up the white flag. We beat this and we earn the Beyond the Grave achievement. On to survival mode. For survival, there's day, night, pool, fog, and roof. Once you beat those, it's the same thing except the harder versions, so we'll end up going through those. On to the day 1, where we imitate the sunflower for maximum production and then set up our gloom shrooms. I'm gonna have to go 2 rows of these guys because they have to hold on their own this whole level. Because I don't have any pea shooters, which maybe wasn't my greatest idea. Once we get that set up, we slowly replace our sunflowers with repeaters and get to testing out our new Gatling pea. These guys are straight ready for war. All of our sunflowers are slowly disappearing. It's okay though. For these, you have to get 10 flags to fully complete the level. We save our high damage for the Gargantuars and it works perfectly. Oh my god, the Gargantuar got killed in like 2 seconds. We're good. We're good. Yes, sir! That was scary, but we got it done. Once we complete this, we take a quick Zen break and we buy the Tree of Wisdom. This is for an achievement and it's going to take forever, so we get started nice and early. Back to survival where we're into nighttime, and surprise, surprise, we run the same strat of Gatling peas and gloom shrooms. The only thing different is that we bring some cacti to handle the balloon zombies. We got the whole squad good. Now if any balloons come, we got the cacti in the back. They gonna go crazy. Collecting my coins here, nothing to see here. Last little wave and we done. Just like that one doom shroom finishes off the whole game. Onto survival pool where we go in with only mushrooms, and it's for a reason, so we can get the don't pee in the pool achievement. Oh, complete a daytime pool. Oh, we did it. It doesn't have to be the whole thing. Yes. We get that and immediately switch back to the peas so we don't struggle to finish the rest of these flags. We get the Gatling peas going, and depending on what zombies we see, we add spike rocks or cactus. There we go. Cactuses are good and put to good use. When they pop them over the water, they just die? I think so. Boom. Done. Onto survival fog, where the only thing we change is adding in the lantern so we can actually see. We get our setup going, but on flag 5, the imps that the gargantuars throw mess me up. Is he gonna get to this? Gloom shroom down. I repeat, gloom shroom is down. What the helly? Mid-level, I go into the shop and buy the twin flowers to help me get my team stronger. And it goes well until they send these guys. Okay, we are on the low. We are getting murked. I'm slightly worried. This is not even the final round. But when there's a will, there's a way. Because I did not want to restart this because they take like 20 minutes. Whew, we got it. Oh, that one was tough. Lastly, we're on to the survival roof where we actually switch up the setup and use one of the best plants in the game. These are the cob cannons. You have to have 2 kernel pulls near each other to use them, and they're basically like a rechargeable cherry bomb. The reason we are using them is because for an achievement, we have to take down a gargantuar with them. And on flag 7, we get it. Whoa, whoa, whoa now. Calm down now. Let's go. Hey, we got the achievement. Things start to go really badly though, because on flag 9, our 6 cob cannons go to 1. And I really think I'm gonna have to restart. It's chopped. This shit is chopped. Hold the line. But somehow, by the grace of the sunflower, our last wave is pretty easy. Stand strong, my boy. We're alive. We did it. No way. What a clutch. No way we won that. This earns us the Nobel Peace Prize and also Survival Endless, which we'll have to do for another achievement. We're closing up on the back half of our achievements, so we start clearing these out. The first thing we do is the No Fungus Among Us achievement, where we have to beat a night level with no shrooms. We hop into Survival Night and get that done quite easily. Boom, no fungus among us. Complete a nighttime level without planting any mushroom. The next thing we do with our newfound money is buy all the plants in Dave's shop, earning us the Morticulturalist. Perfect, we did it. Collect all 49 plants. Then we hop back into adventure mode where we do the opposite of the last achievement and use only mushrooms during the daytime level. Hey! This earns us the Good Morning achievement. Next, we head on to the longest achievement of the bunch, where we basically have to replay almost all of adventure mode. So just another cheeky 5 hours. This is to get the Zombologist achievement. To do this, we have to trek all the way back to level 410. While we're on this journey, I make an active decision to always try to put marigolds on my team so I can keep farming coins for my wisdom tree. Even if it's just a few, anything helps. We also remember to type mustache so we can get the mustache mode achievement, which makes our zombie have a cool stash. And we also decide to type future to give these cool shades. I think we did future as well. I don't know if you can do both in one area, but we tried to do both. I don't know if both will work, because we got that from the wisdom tree. Oh yeah, look, they have futuristic glasses, I think. But the reason for going to 410 is that there's a Yeti zombie that appears specifically on this level that'll grant us the achievement. And my personal goal was to kill him, because I wasn't wasting all this time getting to him and was gonna let him slide. There he is! Get him, boys! Let's go! He's dead! We got him! A little bonus as well for taking him out was a whole 3 diamonds. With the money we have gained from him, we buy a few tree seeds to help grow our sapling. They really do grow up so fast. The next achievement we go for is Immortal, where we have to survive 20 flags in Survival Endless, which I honestly thought wasn't going to be that bad. I went in with the best setup that I knew, and let's just say it didn't go well. Oh my gosh. This lane is chopped. I don't even know there's a point trying to protect it anymore. I don't know why every zombie decided today to be fun to go in that lane. Dude, those gargantuars messed me up. Oh, once he hit that gloom shroom, it was over. We make it to 13 flags and waste about 40 minutes, but next time I go in with a way better plan. I followed off a guy on YouTube named YouNoob, which didn't make me feel too good, but man, was his strategy amazing, even though maybe I didn't follow it the best. We start off with a bunch of sunflowers, gloom shrooms, and kernel pults, but eventually we start converting the kernel pults into corn cobs. This is going to help us a lot in the late game. Once we get those set up, we're replacing our flowers with some melons and even more corn. Our goal is by flag 10 to have 10 cob cannons for the big guys and a row of winter melons in the back to slow them all down. We almost get there, but the last wave does us dirty. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. Not worried at all. What am I supposed to do about that? These guys just spawned in the middle of... Bro, that is so baloney, bro. That is so trash. What makes this worse is on flag 10, we get met with the strongest zombie in the game, the Giga Gargantuar. You can tell he means business because his eye is red. Luckily for us though, we're able to build it back up and we don't get any other times where the zombies spawn on my corn cobs until literally the last flag. There we go. Stay alive. Stay alive. There we go. Who is you? We did it. 20 flags. I don't care. I just wasted a doom shroom. I don't care. Did we do the achievement? Right? Is that an achievement? Am I playing the wrong game? I get a little worried, but eventually the achievement does pop up. Hey, we did it! Yes! Alright, so I came in late. We did it. Let's go! We stick it out for a few more runs just to get some extra dough, but by flag 24, we decide to head out. We buy some more seeds to grow our tree and visit our little Zen garden, which is really growing to a little family. Now we're on to Vase Breaker Endless, where we have to get to 15 rounds to get the China Shop achievement. Surprisingly, with a lot of patience and too much thinking, we get a really good run. Not without a few close calls. Oh, dude, I didn't even notice that guy almost snuck out. Oh my god. It was worth the cherry. Okay. Had to use it, and that's okay. Yes! Yes! We get the job done and then move on to the worst achievement in the game personally for me. I no lie wasted at least 3 hours doing it. It's the Better Off Dead achievement. For this achievement, we have to go to iZombie and get a streak of 10. Now, I won't put you through my long, grueling pain, but I will show you some of my runs. After an hour worth of fails, we are blessed with the best second round I could have asked for. Hey, there's a lot of sunflowers. They blessed us. Was this not the easiest run of our lives? How is this fair? We can't throw this one. We have 2,700 sun. For the second round, most of the time, I only have around 900. But we slowly start making some dumb mistakes. Football. Oh my god. Double football. We're chucking this run. We're actually chucking it. What am I doing, bro? And by round 7, we have nothing. Bro, there's no way you didn't make it to the explosion. Oh my days. It's over, bro. We chucked it again. We chucked it on round 7. After this, we earn ourselves a nice dry streak of resetting over and over until the point where I hop off for the day. But the next time we hop on, we come in with some determination and get this run where we make it to the 10th round with 375 sun. Sweat was starting to form on my forehead because I really needed this. I used 2 digging zombies on the second and last row, which gets me some sun back and clears out those rows. Then I disco zombie in the middle, which goes as perfectly as it could and clears out all 3 lanes. Now all I've left is 200 sun for these last 2 lanes, because I'm still missing the brain. The digging zombie gets us a sun back and goes down to the squash. I am about to cry if I lose this. Dude, I've been working at this for so long, and I have 200 sun left. All right, I have a plan. We're gonna do 50 here. He should make that brain. So we do up 50 here. Hopefully this guy jumps and this guy chomps. After that, we're gonna place the vaulting zombie. She has to kill him and win. That's it. That's the win. There we go. Come on. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. Oh my god, it came down to the wire. I've actually been recording this for like 2-3 hours. I don't even know. Oh my god, yes. What a clutch. You made it. Let's go. And now all that's left is to grow the Tree of Wisdom to 100 feet, where we have to make the hard decision of selling off our Zen garden. We're selling all of our favorite plants. I'm sorry. Sunflower, no. Is it done? 50 feet tall? It's only 50 feet? I have to get it to 100. We make it to 91 feet and run out of money. So we do some more grinding for some more coins and come back with the rest of it. All right, we've gotten the last 9 bags. It is time. 98, 99, 100. Towering Wisdom achievement. Hey, I'm 100 feet tall. Celebrate with me by typing daisies to get the zombies to leave Tiny Daisy behind when they die. With that, we have 100%ed all of Plants vs. Zombies. It was nostalgic to come back, but I didn't remember it being this much of a grind. Thank you guys for watching. You're the best. And if you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. Until next time.